pregnant.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the music videos with celebrity appearances big and small that had us doing double and triple takes.
I might mess around and get my college degree. I bet my old man will be so proud of me.
Number 10, Jason Alexander, Trying Not to Love You by Nickelback. This entertaining video doubles as a Jason Alexander showcase because he steals the show with not one, but two great performances.
You call to me and I fall at your feet.
The Seinfeld actor stars as a barista named Bud, who falls for a customer played by Brooke Burns. Naturally, he sets out to win her heart the only way he knows how, by making intricate designs in her coffee.
And this kind of pain only time takes away.
Unfortunately, Bud soon must fight with another barista, also played by Jason Alexander. As an enraptured crowd gathers around them, the two engage in something of a coffee-making competition to win the affections of the woman, who just wanted a latte.
So I sit divided, just talking to myself.
It's silly, fun, and so unabashedly over the top that it almost makes you forget about the song altogether.
Only makes me love you more.
Number 9, David Hasselhoff, Sorry for Party Rocking by LMFAO. Electronic dance music duo LMFAO are not exactly known for subtlety, so it's not surprising that this music video features a party they're allegedly sorry for.
Sorry for party rocking.
The fever dream of a clip has so much going on, including zebras, that you might miss the Baywatch actor's brief appearance.
Popping bottles in a house with models in the VIP.
At one point, Hasselhoff shows up, driving what can generously be described as a car, when one half of LMFAO pulls up beside him. The two share an odd exchange before the musician goes back to party rocking.
If you show up already toe up, this is what you say. Sorry.
It's a confusing cameo, and the actor looks as surprised to be there as we are to see him. But it is wild enough to fit in with the rest of the video.
Sorry for party rocking.
Number 8, Sir Ian McKellen, Listen to the Man by George Ezra. Sir Ian McKellen is one of the most respected actors in the world.
I feel your head resting heavy on your single bed.
His presence brings gravitas to every role, and he often elevates a film just by being in it. So, seeing him dressed like he's ready for a tropical rock concert is definitely a sight to behold. In this clip, McKellen lip-syncs, dances, annoys the singer, and eventually becomes the most overqualified hype man around.
You don't have to be there, baby. You don't have to be scared, baby.
The video is undeniably entertaining, and the actor is clearly having fun, showing off his lighter side.
You don't need a plan of what you want to do.
It just feels a little surprising, as if our eyes can't quite process what they're seeing at first. It must have inspired some viewers to watch it again to ensure they didn't imagine it.
Of what you want to do, won't you listen to the man that's loving you?
Number 7, Lance Armstrong, Mountain Lion by Future User. Armstrong spent much time embroiled in performance-enhancing drug scandals. So, it seems surprising that the cyclist would appear in a music video about such substance use in professional sports.
Sometimes the gears that grind on fools I find and leave behind.
As the clip starts, audio from testimony regarding doping plays while a masked man gets ready to go out with his skateboard. He takes to the streets, repeatedly stopping to consume illicit substances.
For all the steps you take, who knew that I'd take two?
At one point, we see Armstrong in his biking gear,
You can never hang. Step the off, Lance.
which begs the question, did he read the video's treatment before agreeing to be in it? However, it makes sense when you realize that the band wanted to shine a light on what they felt was the government's focus on PED usage at the expense of other substance use. Number 6, Henry Winkler. Wow, I Can Get Sexual Too by Say Anything. Although seeing the Fonz himself pop up in this classic music video must have inspired its share of double takes, it's entirely possible that some of Say Anything's target audience isn't all that familiar with Henry Winkler.
If I die
die and go to hell real soon. It will appear to me as this room.
But that just makes the Happy Days actor's cameo that much funnier. Watching him lip-sync certain sexual lyrics would be entertaining enough on its own. But it becomes even more amusing if the viewer thinks it's just some random man. In fact, the video doesn't really treat Winkler's appearance like anything major. He isn't given a starring role and is mostly relegated to the background. However, it turns out that the legendary actor is a family friend of the band's lead singer, Max Bemis. Number 5. Adrien Brody, A Sort of Fairy Tale by Tori Amos. There are many things you could call this video, but forgettable is not one of them.
On my way north.
It has such striking imagery that the appearance of the Oscar-winning actor might just be the least memorable thing about it. The video portrays a bizarre love story between a leg with Amos's face and an arm with Brody's face.
We could break a silver lining.
Although their budding romance hits a snag along the way, eventually the limbs reconcile. And with a kiss, the rest of their bodies grow, making them whole. The romance between two limbs with faces concept might be kind of odd and nightmare-inducing, but it somehow feels appropriate for the song.
A sort of fairy tale with you.
Number 4. Shaquille O'Neal, Vanilla Twilight by Owl City. The basketball legend has a long history with music. However, people might not usually associate him with reflective piano-driven songs.
'Cause I'll doze off safe and soundly, but I'll miss your arms around me.
This clip depicts a dreamlike occurrence in the sky that causes people to stare in astonishment. Shockingly enough, Shaq is one of them. It's hard to decide what's more surprising, seeing him or that the video treats his presence like a non-occurrence.
I'll watch the night turn light blue, but it's not the same without you.
With no one around him to tower over, Shaq somehow looks like a regular person, not the man whose dunks broke backboards.
When violet eyes get brighter and heavy wings grow lighter.
However, he doesn't technically do anything that couldn't be done by someone else. Of course, perhaps that's the beauty of the whole affair.
Oh darling, I wish you were here.
Number 3. Leonard Nimoy, The Lazy Song by Bruno Mars. We associate some actors with certain characters, and if that association is strong enough, it can be hard to think of them as anything else.
Today I don't feel like doing anything.
There are few performances more iconic than Leonard Nimoy as Spock. That's why this video is so strange. Everything he does seems designed to make people's brains explode.
I'm gonna kick my feet up, then stare at the fan. Turn the TV on, throw my hand in my pants.
Seeing the acting legend walking around in loungewear, scaring a kid at the grocery store, and more must have caused Jaws to hit the floor in complete shock.
Don't feel like picking up my phone, so leave a message at the tone.
If that wasn't enough, his Star Trek co-star William Shatner also has a small cameo. Indeed, Shatner can be seen on the TV Nimoy's character is watching.
'Cause today I swear I'm not doing anything, nothing at all.
Number 2. Tom Hanks, I Really Like You by Carly Rae Jepsen. If any actor might be too big for music videos, it's Tom Hanks.
I really wanna stop, but I just got the taste for it.
Between acting, receiving awards, and showing up at people's weddings, you'd think he'd already have enough on his plate. But America's Dad was happy to not only star in beloved Canadian singer Carly Rae Jepsen's video, but to dance and lip-sync along to the song too.
It's like everything you say is a sweet revelation.
As expected, the Oscar-winning actor gives a spirited performance and knocks it out of the park. Seeing him cut loose and perform is enough to put a smile on almost anyone's face. Of course, it's also an unexpected sight.
Yeah, I really like you.
Even as you're watching it, you might find yourself expecting to wake up soon. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Christopher Walken, Weapon of Choice by Fatboy Slim featuring Bootsy Collins. On paper, this music video sounds a little too out there for most audiences. Instead, it has become a beloved classic that many consider one of the greatest videos of all time. It begins with the iconic actor sitting on a chair, but he soon gets up and shows off his quirky dance moves. It's undoubtedly captivating, as we're unable to take our eyes off him as he grooves around. Of course, it's also odd in the best way. No explanation is given, and he ultimately goes back to his seat as if nothing happened. Maybe it was all a dream? We don't know, but we cannot get enough of it. Which of these cameos surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.